Welcome back to our next indie horror game, Late Night Visit. It's late at night, and you wake up to some noises in your apartment. You fell asleep on your couch, too exhausted to move to your bedroom. Your head pounds with the ache of that decision as you sit up to check whatever was making that noise. You're annoyed, exhausted, and thinking you must be imagining things. But you hear it, loud and clear. You sit still, vigilant of the noise of the rattling doorknob. An intruder? The alarms you set up should have gone off if it was. Maybe it's broken, but you're so sure they were brand new. You stand up, approaching the door carefully. The doorknob keeps rattling as you do. You lean in and look through the peephole. You see a stranger with a wide-eyed look, shadowed by the flickering light outside. You can't help but feel you've seen them from somewhere. But you can't think of anything with how their blank stare pierces through you, uncomfortable with how they're fixed on the door. Stranger. Hello? You hold your breath. I've come to ask for help. Will you open the door for me? You stay quiet, aware that the only barrier between you and the stranger is just your door. Do they know you're standing there? Perhaps if you move away slowly. I can feel you. Your heart's thrashing against your chest. Please open your door. More rattling jolts you. You try to calm yourself, hoping you won't tremble your words when you start to speak. Why? I need your help. Please open the door. I hear saying please is the magic word. No. Stranger tilts their head. Why not? They sound genuinely curious. I don't let strangers in my home. Oh. Stranger goes quiet. They are staring still. Then, the stranger smiles.
I love you.
You're unsure if you'd call it a smile. It looks as if their mouth stretched into a curve you didn't think was humanly possible. It's far too wide to be a smile. You can see their teeth and gums, the way their face twists to fit that smile that's far too wide for their face. Their blank eyes are unflinching. Will you please open your door now? I hear a friendly smile helps. Your smile is too wide. Oh? The stranger snaps back to their blank stare. Any hint of a smile is gone in an instant. And how about this? The stranger adjusts their smile. Their face contorted in ways you're unable to describe. Faint sounds of crackling flinch you. Their eyes remain wide, unwavering, staring. Is this better? Sure. Then will you open your door? The rattling startles you again. You want to look away, to turn back, and maybe then it'll be over. Maybe this was all a nightmare. But something compels you to stay. If you turn your back now, who knows what dread awaits if you do. No, I won't. Why not? A million thoughts go through your head. Then you notice something. Their shirt. You'd recognize that logo from anywhere. Your shirt. I recognize that game. Ah yes, my shirt. The game. The stranger looks as if they are thinking over what you had pointed out. You could almost see the whirring in their head as they try to make sense of things. It's a cool shirt? You aren't sure what else to say. It might have been a stupid thing to say, but it's still an attempt to alleviate the tension. It is your favorite game, is it not? How do you know that? Another smile creeps onto the stranger's face. Your door rattles louder than before. The door shakes, barely holding itself together. One thing for certain, you feel cornered. Well, a stranger would not know such a thing. Is it not important to know things about your host? To know what's most important to them? So you can adjust to them. The tone of their voice falls flat in that last part. Will you please open the door? The stranger's face. You blink rapidly. It looks as if their skin is melting. Half of their face is lopsided, with one eye protruding from their socket, but they remain wide, unblinking. There's something wrong with your skin.
I love you.
What about my skin? The stranger doesn't seem like they feel any difference, but your eyes are fixated on the way their skin is just slipping away from their face, from what should be their skull. But you see nothing beneath the skin. Then the stranger reaches for their face. Oh, give me a moment. The stranger grabs the excess skin and stretches it back, adjusting it as if it's a piece of clothing they're trying to fit. The skin then sits on their face as before, a mask returned to the owner's face. This face, this body, it takes a while to get used to. The light flickers. There's no more rattling on your door, as you've just noticed, but your eyes remain on the stranger, dreading what happens now. It doesn't seem like you will open your door. The stranger's voice is steady, not a hint of disappointment, anger, nor anything from what you'd expect from a possible intruder. They sound calm. What do you want from me? Well, it doesn't matter now, though I've learned plenty from you. Perhaps I'll do better next time. I wonder if you'll recognize me. Would you open your door for me then? Wow. I like that a lot. If I understood the ending, I think it was implying that the next time it comes back, it's going to take the form of someone you do recognize, so that you'll open the door. Because you won't think it's a stranger. It'll look like someone you know. I might be completely wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that was the implication I got from it. You know, if I come back and you recognize me, would you let me in that? And that's so unsettling and eerie that it could take the form of someone you do know to get you to let it in. If that's what it was saying, but that's what it sounded like to me. But that was Late Night Visit. The link for that is in the description. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Like that if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next game.